Hi Rebels, I'm here at the Rebel Bunker with Bond Gilmer, president of Rebel Off-Road and co-driver of the Holy Moly race car. This is where the crew has been in preparation for months fine-tuning the race car for the big day. Bond, what exactly is King of the Hammers?
What it is, it's a one-day off-road race, and it's considered the toughest endurance race in off-road four-wheel drive racing. There are 13 to 15 different qualifying races held across the country, and it's actually called Ultra 4 racing because you're racing four-wheel drive vehicles. A lot of them are solid axles, some of them are independent, but all of them are four-wheel drives on big tires. It's basically the Baja 1000 of off-road four-wheel drive racing. It takes place out in Johnson Valley, and Johnson Valley is really considered about the toughest technical rock crawling terrain in North America.
Bond, tell us, why does Rebel Off-Road participate in King of the Hammers?
When we're out pre-running the trails for King of the Hammers, we're doing it in our own Jeeps. Because we build complete rigs involving suspension, armor, drivetrain, lots of other upgrades, the numerous parts we've installed on our rigs must ensure the same challenges as our full-blown Ultra 4 race car. Rebel Off-Road tests these parts beyond what any other off-road company does. At the same time we're testing these parts on the King of the Hammers trails, we're learning the best parts to offer to our customers. This gives us a real-world knowledge basis to work from that no other off-road companies can touch.
The Rebel crew is packing up now. Good luck, Bond. We look forward to seeing everyone out on the lake bed and hope you're having a great weekend.
See you guys out there.
King of Hammers 2014 with George Kane from Holy Moly Racing and Bond Gilmer from Rebel Off-Road. What are we expecting today, boys?
We're expecting that it's going to be a lot of dust. There's a lot of cars out here, and we got all our safety equipment. We're going to do the best job we can, and we're going to try and do a top finish if we can. We'll be lucky to finish. We'll be safe out there, and we'll just do the very best we can. The car's running great. I want to thank everybody who's been a part of making this, and all the pit crew that's out here today volunteering their time. It's just a great thing. Thank you, everybody.
Bond, what are we expecting today?
We're expecting to have a really good time out there. It's going to be a lot of work for us. We do want to thank our sponsors though, right off the bat, because without them we wouldn't be getting here. We've got some fantastic guys. We've got 21st Century Programming, of course Rebel Off-Road, but we also have Motive Gear, we've got Stone, Internal Beatlocks, and a whole host of more. And we'll talk a little bit more about them later on. Thanks, guys.
Checkpoint 1 waiting for George and Bond to come fly through. This area is known for its high speeds and then quick change to a difficult whoop section to test their suspension. So we're hoping the boys are doing good. They missed pit 1, they went straight through it, knowing that the car is doing great, and we're excited to see them come through here.
takes more than a million reasons for me to hide. It takes more than a million reasons for me to hide. When you forget to remember, then you're the only one of your kind.
George, tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh, we were going through some rock sections and all of a sudden I couldn't steer anymore. The car wouldn't go right, it wouldn't go left, nothing. We stopped and we found that our power steering ram had ripped right off of the car.
Oh, that's a major predicament. What did you do?
Oh my gosh, well, we pulled over and we went looking for the parts. I went walking down the trail, Bond walking down the trail, we couldn't find the parts. And luckily Bond went to go and take a pee-pee, and sure enough, right there on the ground where he went was the bracket that we needed in order to get the car back going again.
Are you trying to tell the public that he found a pea in a haystack?
A little scared of relieving myself and had to go do that, and then we found the part, sitting right there.
Are you trying to tell us that you peed right on the part?
No, absolutely not.
P-O-T? God darn it, but you got it back on, got the car running.
We got it running. We've limped it back here into first pit and main pit. We're trying to get it put back together, and hopefully we'll be out of here very soon.
Okay, gas. Wait. Back your way. Shit.
Red Chocolate Thunder, where it begins with a waterfall that eats up even 40-inch tires. Once you get past that mean waterfall, then you're going to be in a sand walk. You're going to have limited traction. If you can get past or get stuck in the traffic, regardless, let's leave those competitors in the dust.
Steering is working fine, but we're having a few motor issues. It's cutting out a lot in the rocks, which is a major concern as we kind of control ourselves either going up those hills or coming down when it's cutting out. So it's a bit of a struggle right now. The guys are all working on it. We'll see what's going to be the outcome.
This is George from Holy Moly Racing. We just got done running Upper Big Johnson, Lower Big Johnson. There are a million broken cars out there, which meant we had to take all the hard lines. The car, something's wrong with the steering and it keeps stalling, but we're doing okay. The stalling is happening in four-wheel low when we're in the rocks, and it's terribly dangerous. Hopefully the pit crew can figure out what's going on, because we're in a bad spot and the car just dies. So hopefully they'll figure this out, but overall I'm really impressed. Bond's been spotting incredibly well, and I knew there was something wrong with that steering because it just wasn't feeling right to me. Oh well, we'll get it fixed.
finish his second lap and get through the race before dark. We're going to try our best, but we're going to try and also leave everyone in our dust.
Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. And I'm stomping on the flames coming straight out of hell. And I'm singing for the righteous man. And I'm singing to save my soul. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. And I'm stomping on the flames coming straight out of hell. And I'm singing for the righteous man. And I'm singing to save my soul. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. And I'm stomping on the flames coming straight out of hell.
Holy Moly Racing!
I'm here with George Kane and Bon Gilmer at King of the Hammers 2014. We just finished the race and we're here in the pits at the end of the day. How are you guys feeling today?
Oh boy, that was a heck of a race. Man, oh man, those rocks killed me. I am like shaking right now from being able to finish this race, and it was the greatest, funnest time, and I'd like to really thank Bond for really co-driving the best. There were times when I'd say, Bond, I can't see the trail, I can't see, the dust is so thick, and we would just bomb to the right, to the left. You know, most of the time we did all right. We only had to winch a couple of times. The obstacles out there were hellacious. The number of broken cars. I'm so happy our car survived this race. There's probably 50 cars on the trail today that we passed, broke down, and there were times where there were cars broken, like in the Martell's wash. We were going through there, and there was a car broke down right smack in the middle. So the guy says, can you winch me backwards? So we get the winch, and we try to pull him out of the way. Next thing you know, he's more jammed up, and we're stuck. So we finally get out of there, and we get around the guy, and we had to run over one of his tires in order to get out from next to him. And so we made it out of there, thank goodness. I didn't think we were going to get past this guy, and you know, it really was a great time, and you know, thanks to Bond, you know, it was really fun.
How are you feeling today, Bond, after that long day?
Well, I'm exhausted, and being the co-driver means I got to get out and do the winching, and that was a little on the tough side, especially when we had some radio problems. But luckily, George listened to the hand signals. We had to winch twice today, and the car ran great. The car ran fantastic, except for that we had a couple of broken parts up front, which slowed us down tremendously. We broke the ram steering off the car, and it's a full hydraulic ram. So without that, we do not have an ounce of steering. We had to do spend some time doing a trail fix. We got the car back into main pit, where Jimmy and Sandy did a great job putting it back together. And I just want to say thank you to those guys. Chris Tolles for really busting his hump, making sure that we were all lined up. Everybody in the pits that helped out, thank you so much. We had some guys welded up for us, only to go onto the rocks, and of course it began to crack off and break again. So we fixed it a second time with some welds and a whole bunch of other stuff, and got it running again. Back out we went. It's amazing. I mean, you cannot really tell people how tough this race or this event is. To do that many trails, you know, years ago, you know, you'd be able to run 1 or 2 trails in a day. We run so many of them, and some of them running twice. And it's absolutely incredible to be able to go out there and run this particular race. I do like the fact that we changed a few things on the car, especially where the locker switches are, because I'm a big fan of the ARBs, and I love to be able to switch those things on and off and make sure that we can actually steer the car. George did a fantastic job driving. I know he's exhausted, as am I. We actually had a very tough time just climbing out of the car. But thanks to everybody, thanks to Jackie as well, and thanks to Joy for putting up with us and supporting what we do, because we do love it, and it's an absolutely fantastic adventure out there. Thanks, guys.
And there you have it. Rebel Off-Road and Holy Moly Racing are signing off for the night, and thank you everyone for your support.
And then cut to me over here. I'd like to make a special thank you to my girl Jackie. Tomorrow is her birthday. Happy birthday, Jackie.
Aww.
There she
There's
is.
Jackie.
Hey, birthday girl.
Hello.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
This is our pit crew, and I wanted to thank them on video to say thank you guys very much. If it wasn't for Chris, Jimmy, and Sandy, we would have never been able to make it to this race. We would have never finished this race. These guys busted their butts in order to get this car working. We're here at 5 in the freaking morning. Chris Tolles took the car out to the lineup, made sure he stayed up late at night last night, making sure we had everything we needed, from water bottles to towels, everything. Thank you, Chris. Your help was just amazing. Sandy, you busted your ass on the car. Jimmy, you got busted your ass on the car. You guys are the greatest. I mean, really? Like, come on, guys. Give me a hug. Thank you. You're the best.
Thanks, guys. Seriously, without you guys, you know, it wouldn't have happened. Like, you know, we didn't have a big pit crew or anything else, and we had to just do the best we could. But you guys coming out here, you know, we don't have 15, 20 people running around looking after a car, but you know, 3 people, and you know, 2 of them were volunteering, and they're just out here busting their house. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You know, even when we rolled it over and twice, practicing, you know, you guys put back together pretty darn fast, and you know, hammered out the panels and made it look terrific. You last night staying up, making sure that it all looked pretty and cleaning it all down, making sure that it looked fantastic for everyone. And I mean, it really is. It's a sexy, sexy car. It's very photogenic. People love it.
Well, we've scratched it up plenty and put bunches of dents in it, so my girlfriend can't call it a mall rock crawler anymore. Straight from the paint shop, we have screwed up the car plenty. There's all kinds of scuffs and dents and scratches, and we're damn proud of it.
A lot more than last year.
A lot more than last year, that's for sure.
President of the Rebel Off-Road. Rebel Bunker. That's what I was supposed to say. Holy Racing. Car. Rolly.
No, that was, you actually
You were
great.
fine.
You got it. Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
Pause.
When we're out.
Just go for a little dance, move. We're relaxing.
Remember to pause.
I love this.
Our race car is going to make a big